Yo, what's up guys, it's Nick from Big Ends Gaming and welcome back to another MLB The Show. Oh my god. Okay, let's try this again. Yo, what's up guys, it's Nick from Big Ends Gaming and welcome back to another Madden 20 rating reaction. There we go, I'm not playing MLB The Show in this video, why did I say that? But yeah, today it's going to be the final rating reaction, and today it's going to be the defensive backs, it's going to be the cornerbacks, the free safeties, and the strong safeties. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be, so let's not waste any time. Number one, I agree, is Jalen Ramsey. He's a 96 in Madden, but this is actually this is gonna stir some people up, but I legitimately have Jalen Ramsey as a 99. Now hear me out, alright? Maybe he isn't a 99 just because he's young and he isn't fully developed or whatever, but I think that he's a 99 because he's the best corner in the league, he's the best secondary guy in the league, he's top 3 in defenders in the entire league, or at least top 5, maybe top 3. But I just think that the defensive backs, they have a standout, and it's Jalen Ramsey. I think that Jalen Ramsey is by far the best player, and he should be a 99. Not many people will agree with me, but that's just my thought. Next I have Earl Thomas. I have him as a 96, Madden has him as a 95. I think he's just a little higher. I think that he's not like a 96 or 97 is because of his injury that he just had, the broken leg. But I think that Earl Thomas, he's still so good. The Ravens signed Earl Thomas in the offseason, so he is now on a new team. He's getting a fresh start. I think is he 30? I think he's either 30 or near 30. But I think that Earl Thomas is the best safety in the league. But I just feel like maybe he could regress a little because of his injury, but I still have him as of now as number 2. Next, I have Stephon Gilmore. Now, Madden has him at number 3. I have him at number 3, and I agree with the 94. This past year was really his breakout year almost. I wouldn't say his breakout year because he had really good years before it, but this was like the year that put him at the top of the rankings. He was like an 85, an 84, 86. And then this past year, he really broke through and he's now a 94. I agree with the 94. Next, we have our first strong safety, and it's Harrison Smith. Now, I swear Harrison Smith was a free safety in the past. Maybe he switched positions, who knows? Maybe because of Andrew Sendejo, he moved to strong safety for like another free safety they have to start, or something like that. Anyways, he's still an insanely talented player. He is a 94. I agree with that. And I agree with his ranking. I think he's the 4th best defensive back in the entire game, or in the entire league. Next, I have Richard Sherman. I have him as a 94 instead of a 93, and that is because how many good years he's had compared to the guys below him. But I feel like he's a little lower because he got injured and he showed a little, he showed some flaws last year for the few games he was playing for the 49ers just due to his injuries. But I think that he's still so good. Next, I have Malcolm Jenkins. Here, let me try to get in the middle. There we go. Next, I have Malcolm Jenkins, and I think that he is underrated in real life. He is so good. I see him 2 times a year as a Giants fan. I watch him play 2 times a year. I mean, if the game's on and he's playing a different team, then I'll watch him. I'm just saying minimum 2 games a year. This guy is so good. He knows what he's doing. He's very, very good. He is the leader of that secondary. He is a big reason why they won the Super Bowl. He is just very good. I have him as a 93, Madden has him as a 92. But I think that he's very good. Next we have Patrick Peterson, who did get suspended for PEDs, I think. Yeah, let me just make sure in case I'm wrong and it's someone else. Patrick Peterson. PEDs. Yeah, he got suspended for PEDs. But he's still just so good. He's a 93. He's a 93 for me. He's a 92 in Madden. I just think he's better than that. Next, I have Jamal Adams at a 92. Jamal Adams is a 90, and that is probably because he's young and he is only at 2 years in the league. But I think that Jamal Adams is so good. He's so incredibly good for the Jets. He's their best defender by far. But Jamal Adams, I think, should be higher than the guys who are ahead of him on Madden rankings that are below him on my rankings, which you'll see. I just think that he's so good. He's just been a standout for the Jets with all their weaknesses and all of their, all the times where they have been struggling or just being the Jets. He's just been there. Next, I have Chris Harris Jr. at a 92. He is not a 90. He's a 92 minimum. He's been so consistent. He's been on the Broncos for so long. He just re-signed for 1 year. I think that he's going to get a big payday after this year, depending on his age and if someone wants to sign him or not. But I think that he is very good, and I think that he is improperly rated in Madden. Next, I have Eddie Jackson. Now, Eddie Jackson, he's one of my favorite players. I'm an Alabama fan. He's one of my favorite players from Alabama. He is actually really underrated. He had a really good year last year. He had a just breakout year, really. It was his second year, I think. I'm not really sure. I have him as a 91. Madden has him as a 91. I just agree with him. Next, I have Byron Jones. 91 in Madden, 91 in my opinion. I agree with it. Next, I have Kevin Byard, who's an 89 in Madden. I think that is too low. I think he should be a 91. He had his breakout year. He's just very good. I really like Kevin Byard. Next, I have Kyle Fuller, who is on the Bears. He also had a breakout year last year. He had so many interceptions. I really like him. I really like his ball hawking ability, the interceptions. Next, I have Darius Slay Jr. Now, Darius Slay, I think that Darius Slay, I don't think he's insanely good, but he is very good. Darius Slay I have as a 90. He's an 89 in Madden. I think that he's just been so consistent for the Lions, and I think that he's better than the guys below him. Next, I have AJ Boye at a 90. I don't like the 88. I really don't like it. He is so good for the Jaguars. He kind of regressed a little last year, but that's just because of how good he was when they made the playoffs. I still think that AJ Boye is a top defensive back in the league. Him and Jalen Ramsey are the best duo. Is the best duo of coverage. Okay, I don't know English today, apparently. Next, I have Casey Hayward. I agree with the 89. Next, I have Keanu Neal at an 89. Ever since they drafted him, 2 years ago, I think it was the draft after they lost the Super Bowl. Almost said one there. But I think that he's just been so good for them, and if their defense can stay healthy, they can actually be better this year, because that's why they sucked last year. No one was healthy on their defense. Next, I have Denzel Ward. Now, Denzel Ward was a rookie last year. He was so good last year. He's really underrated, to be honest, because he's on the Browns. Hopefully he won't be underrated anymore because the Browns are supposedly good. I think that he's properly rated, and I think that he is really good. And then number 19, I have Devin McCourty at an 88. Madden has him as an 89. He's really good. I just think that he's declining a little just because of his age. And then at number 20, I have Desmond Trufant. Now, Desmond Trufant, he is an 88 in Madden. I have him as an 88. He had better years. He's had worse years. He's very solid, though. So that is going to be it for this video. This is the final Madden rating reactions. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I'm going to be uploading Madden a lot more this year. I'm really excited for Madden to come out. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been your host, Nick from Big Ends Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.